Starfish City by Claire McDonald. As an archaeologist, I was excited to uncover the ancient city of Starfish City. Starfish City was located among a group of islands that were inhabited over 3,000 years ago. Despite its isolation from other civilizations, it had many elements of a developed society, which I am going to share with you. Fortunately for its inhabitants, Starfish City had an abundance of resources that helped to keep the island thriving. Like many governments of its time, Starfish City was a monarchy ruled by a woman. Because of its location, the queen was known as Queen of the Sea. Queen Alina relied on the help of representatives of each village. They were known as governors. These governors ensured that the people felt protected and listened to. There were naval officers who monitored the coast to protect from invaders. The governors listened to the people in town hall meetings. The governors were both men and women, so all ideas were shared and heard equally. As an island surrounded by water, water became the most important resource and was used for drinking, irrigation, and transportation. There were some natural resources that made for a healthy diet for the residents of Starfish City. There was an abundance of fish which provided protein, and berries, fruits, and vegetables which also provided nutrition. With all of the native trees to the island, there were many different uses for the various trees, like providing shelter, building boats, bridges, and using pieces of wood in fire pits to cook food. Obsidian that was scattered along the shoreline from a volcanic eruption was used to create fishing tools and provided tablets for writing by the society. Like most civilizations, Starfish City had a city center, which was the central location where most of the population lived. The center provided centralized location for gatherings, trade, and the practice of religion. Starfish City was located where waterways met and made transportation and access to other islands easy. The conch shell carried great meaning for the members of Starfish City. The conch shell was a symbol of Conchism, the only religion of Starfish City, and was representative of the gift of the seas, hope, and protection. As was customary, a fee was charged to worship. Starfish City had a unique currency. The various sized sand dollars were used for trade. Starfish City opened to trade to the surrounding islands, which increased competition. People specialized in various fields and were paid at different levels. The more skilled jobs like government and naval officers were paid more than fishermen. The money supply was limited by the government. Although fishermen weren't paid that much, they provided the greatest opportunity for innovation. There were great advancements in fishing gear, including spears, hooks, and boats. Obsidian mixed with salt and water provided paint to decorate homes, boats, and more. It was evident from the artifacts found on Starfish City that they had experienced a horrific tsunami. Half the original civilization was wiped out. This experience led to a more open society which relied on its neighbors for help. Thank you, Don, Carrie, and Mom, for your support of this project.